Hey, what's going on? First, let me apologize for the noise in the background and people next door working hard. But you recall in my last video, I cracked my shaft on my Minn Kota Endura 30. Well, I found a company online and I ordered me a new shaft. Ooh, it's 30 inches, which is what mine is. It's threaded on one end. By the picture I was looking at, there's supposed to be a hole in here somewhere, but I don't know. I'm going to try to install this right now. So we'll start off by taking that cover off like we did last time, which is just two screws here, here, and in the back. And we're going to take our handle off. Comes up out of that little thing there. Only goes in one way, just like last time. And we will take a picture of where all those wires go right here so we can keep track of them. Looks like we got two black wires, so I'm going to mark those. Put a little blue paint mark there. And then we'll take our switch out. And just in case, if you don't take a picture, if you look, you probably can't see it. I actually have the colors printed. That says yellow right on the switch. So it looks like these are the main power ones here. Just take them out of the head. They just come out of a little hole in the head. And then these here they go down into the shaft. Right there. So we're going to unhook these and then we'll remove the head. In order to remove the head, that screw has to come out right in there. you want to make a note of where your head is in relation to your motor, in case you have it, depending on transom mount or bow mount, because you can mount this one either way. So just keep in mind where that is in relation to that. There are wires out here. They just come out of a little holder, just kind of push the holder to the side. Take the bolt out. And this head should come off. And guess what? I guess we're going to have to drill a hole in this. Because there is a hole in this shaft. It doesn't come that way from the factory. So once we get the head back on, we'll drill a hole in it. And there's the hole right there, as you can see. Mine does not have a hole. So we'll get this off. This is something that I added here for my John boat. And then you're going to want to make marks. Assuming that you want to put this in the same place. You don't really have to. You can readjust it. Now we just slide that right off. And then we'll slide this out from the bottom, out of the holder. We'll move this. And then we're going to attempt to take this out. Now, I have a sneaky suspicion that this is probably held in by some kind of epoxy, but I do not know that for a fact. I do know that if you just screw this down in there, it's going to come off. So, if it is an epoxy, I'm going to try to maybe soften it up with some brake cleaner. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Brake cleaning is some pretty strong stuff. Now I'm lucky enough to have a pair of plumbing pliers, even though I don't do plumbing. I'm going to hope that this will just twist right out of here, and I already heard one pop. And it's actually cutting into it and cracking it. So, this feels like hot metal, this here. So let's try to get a magnet just to see. Yeah, it's not magnetized, so there's no metal in this. It's either pot metal or it's going to be aluminum. I don't know which it is. This is metal. This is not. So, let's try to apply a little heat around this. I don't want to get it like super hot because I don't want to mess up the O-rings that are in here. Got me just a little Burnzo torch. And we're going to try this first. I've never done this before, so I don't have a clue as to what I'm doing. I can smell it burning. So I've already cracked it now. So I'm at the point of no return. Yeah, I can see the whole shaft. The whole shaft is bending right in here. And it's not so hot that I can't touch it. To be honest, I think what's happening is I think this composite shaft is actually melting. Yeah. Well, this is not good because this whole shaft is starting to split apart and come apart. I'm almost positive there's not a nut on the bottom of this. No, it can't be. So, this ain't working out at all. Yeah, it's starting to break all apart now. It's just melting away. I don't know what they put on this stuff, but it definitely does not want to come loose. Yeah, this whole base is getting hot now. Hey, there we go. Starting to come out. Awesome. Stick a rag down in here just so that it doesn't melt my wire. I'm going to use this. It's called Honda Bond. It's what we use to seal up gaskets on Hondas. And it's oil proof and waterproof and just about anything proof. And I'm just going to apply it to these threads. Several different areas. Feed our wires. Into oh, let's see if this will work. I'm going to tape these wires around this magnet that I got. You can do this with a coat hanger or whatever. We're going to try it and see if it'll work anyway. And then you just pull your magnet on through. Look at that. And we will screw this down in here. I am going to apply a little bit of Loctite on these first couple of threads. Oh, this thing's cracked. We got a hole in it. And this is blue. So You want to take it back out, all we have to do is just heat it again. And we'll take our wires off of our magnet here. Well, I forgot to hit the record button, but basically what I've done is I've put the shaft back in the holder and I've lined up the motor as close as I can in a straight position right here with the holder, this is what I'm calling the holder here, the part that goes on the boat. And then I'll put the head on, and I am aligning the head up because now we have to mark a hole to drill for our head to go through. And I'm just going to use a scratch awl and see what that does. Oh yeah, now we're going to have to be mindful here because when we're drilling, we don't want to catch any of these wires here, so we need to be careful with that. So it appears it's going to be a 3/16 drill bit. Alright, it's going to get loud now. I drilled that kind of slow. I didn't want it to crack. I'm going to hit these with a little sandpaper. Kind of knock that edge off. Alright. See how good I did. So apparently I got tied up with a customer, so I've got the switch in and all the wires. Of course they're labeled, just put back in. I have this put in, the handle, and I actually checked it this time. If you go through my last video, I forgot to check the alignment of it and everything's lined up, so we're ready to go back together. I'll do some editing and see if I can get this thing to where it looks like a decent video, but we're just going to put the screws in it and we're going to be good to go. I don't have a car here that I can hook this to test drive, but I'm sure it'll be okay. I mean, it ran fine before, but if I have any problems with it, I'll let you know. So appreciate you watching, and sorry if the editing turns out really messed up, but the main part was getting the shaft out. If it turns out really messed up, then I think I captured everything coming apart. Just kind of do everything in reverse order and just mark everything and make sure that it all gets good. So hopefully we'll make a video out of this and it'll help somebody out. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.